Hello guys, how are we today? I know this is not the type of content I usually film, but I thought it'd be an interesting experiment, and it was just something I wanted to share because I found myself today having to make a difficult decision. And the thing is, I've had to make a lot of difficult decisions in the past, so I have a whole system in my head of how to make difficult decisions. And even that, I still really struggle today. So now that I've made the decision, I just thought it would be interesting to talk through how I make these decisions in general, in the hope that in the future, should I be going through this again, I can look back to this video, I can maybe help my 4 viewers or my friends who usually watch my YouTube videos, or even better, help someone, random stranger out there that I do not know, who's not part of my life just yet. So yeah, how do I make difficult decisions? I want to start with what is a difficult decision for me might not be a difficult decision for you or my neighbor or my dad or my grandma. I feel like challenges, difficulties, our experiences are very different to one another based on how we experience, how our childhood have developed. So let's be gracious in accepting that, okay, this is a difficult decision for me, it might not be for you. This is a difficult decision for you, but it might not be for me. So that was the first thing I needed to work through, because I had like multiple phone calls with my best friend Edward. We went back and forth on what to do and what to do. And for him, it seemed like a much easier decision. And I was like, why is it so easy for him and so difficult for me? So the first part was like really giving yourself grace, because if it's a difficult decision for you, it is valid. Let's just make it a point to make it through going through the decision. Second part I found was really interesting was the concept of choice. We always think the more options we have, the better it is, but there's so many studies that talk about how when we have too many options in general, we're way worse off. So another thing that just like popped through my mind again, I genuinely sat there wishing that I didn't have to make a decision, and I just didn't have a choice, because if I didn't have a choice, I wouldn't feel bad if I missed out on something. And it reminded me of this concept, opportunity costs, that we did in economics. And I'm like, yeah, this is how I feel right now. I am really struggling with the opportunity cost of A and the opportunity cost of B. And I cannot compare them, because let's just take, I am the CEO of a company and I have like 100 grand to spend. I could either spending on AI or I could spending on rebranding. But in those moments, you can actually like quantify opportunity cost A and opportunity cost B, and you're like, oh, I have a smaller opportunity cost in A, so let me focus on B because I'm not losing that much on A. But in your personal life, especially when it's things that doesn't involve money in general, so much harder. But yeah, I guess, how do I really make difficult decisions? I think it's just basically sitting down and asking yourself, what would you regret more? Usually we tend to have a gut instinct about what to do. And if we do, it is the right one. I found out from the harsh way, from personal experience. But if it isn't, and you have no gut instinct on something at all, then just sitting down there and asking yourself which one you're going to regret more. If you have to choose between the wedding or like a party of a few of your friends, or going to this concert that you bought tickets for like a year ago, and it's your favorite artist of all time, and you've been looking forward to seeing him, you've never seen him before, opportunity cost, which one are you going to regret more? Is it not seeing the artist, or missing that party or that wedding or whatever that is? Maybe these friends are just acquaintances of yours and you're going out of a sense of duty. Then it makes this one easier. But if these are your favorite people in the whole entire world, and this artist, will have so many other more concerts in different location, then it makes more sense to go for A. I think while we can talk about logic and so many other things, it's really sitting down with yourself and asking yourself, which one would you regret the least? And it is difficult. I know it's easier said than done. This is probably not what you want to hear from me, but it is that simple. Yeah, I guess that's it. Shorter, more unconventional video, but I hope it helps anyone, or at least it helps me in the future.